Hello YouTube, welcome back to the channel. Today, new video with the Dawnwings Necrozma team that I hope you guys enjoyed in the first video. So before we get into the first match, don't forget to subscribe to the channel. That helps me a ton to keep growing. So we're facing a actually weird team, but it feels really interesting. It's Kyogre with Wuchien, but it has Cresselia and Whimsicott, not Tornadus. We know that Whimsicott has access to more tricky moves than Tornadus. So I wonder what this Whimsicott is supposed to do here. Let's see. There's also obviously an Incineroar and Archaludon. And Archaludon is not a nice team for this, nice Pokemon for this team. So the Cresselia has access to Trick Room. The Whimsicott has access to Tailwind. What do I even want to do here? I think I can lead an Ilev and try to trade. However, they can just lead Tailwind Water Spout, right? But if they have Trick Room, they might be a slow Kyogre. Oh, man. Oh, man. I'm running out of time. I think I'm going to bring in Didi. I'm going to bring Torkoal and Dawnwings just because it is a Kyogre team, so we need something for that. And an Ilev is max speed, so there is a chance if the Kyogre is not like super fast that I outspeed. Because some Kyogres are just like 112, 113 12 speed Shadow Rider in Tailwind. And if that's the case, they're not going to be able to outspeed this in Ilev. And why do I think this? Is because there's the Cresselia, so there might be a potential Trick Room component of that Kyogre. As expected, our opponent just leads with the Kyogre and Whimsicott, so they're just going to go for Tailwind Water Spout, right? What kind of Terra is this Kyogre? They can also just protect. Do I Terra the Didi? I think I don't care about Terra Slice and Didi. Yeah, just in case the Kyogre is actually attacking here, I might want to Terra Slice Didi. So the Water Spout does less damage. This is one of the reasons why I have Water Terra Didi in the first place, so I might as well do it. Let's see. They're not switching out, no reason to switch out. What are they doing with the Kyogre? Are you using Tailwind and Water Spout, or are you clicking Protect and maybe do something else with the Whimsicott? Let's see. Here's a Tailwind. Are you faster than an Ilev Scarf? You might be, right? It is not faster. I told you guys. I told you. That's why I led this way, because there's a Cresselia in this team. So the Kyogre might be like EV to be able to outspeed things in Tailwind, but still work in Trick Room. So I thought it was very reasonable that this Kyogre is not 117 speed, which is what you need to outspeed me, I think. Is it 117? I think it's 118 what you need. So, yeah. Now we just go Torkoal. That was the best turn one I could have asked for, honestly. So I can go for Eruption, Helping Hand. But Whimsicott might be... I'm just going to go for Eruption, Dazzling Gleam, honestly, because Whimsicott might be Sash. Whimsicott has Light Screen. Let's see. How much is this Eruption doing to Cresselia? And it was not Focus Sash, so I could have just gone for a Helping Hand. That's okay. Dazzling Gleam is going to do nothing. Maybe 5%. Yeah, 5%. And they're reversing the Trick Room. Okay. So Cresselia is gonna be able to go for the Lunar Blessing anyways. Or Chaludon is that one, right? Yeah, it's our Chaludon. So I'm gonna protect and Trick Room. Unless the Archaludon has a Power Herb, which I doubt it, it won't be able to use Electro Shot into Indeedee in one turn because there is no rain. Or if Cresselia has Rain Dance. Just went for Snarl, okay. Is Cresselia going for Trick Room? Is my question. No, it's just Lunar Blessing, okay. So, their Archaludon has Snarl, which is annoying. I have to keep in mind the Sun turns. We have 3 more. I'm gonna go for Eruption Helping Hand. But that's obviously not gonna be able to KO Archaludon because of the light screen, and it might be a Salvest. So they're definitely gonna get the Snarl off. That did a very good amount of damage. So now the Cresselia is gonna go for... Oh, I thought it was gonna go for Trick Room. So how much damage did we do to our Chaludon? We did around... That is around 60... 65. So their idea here is to just keep doing this, I suppose. But I might just go for Helping Hand Eruption again. I don't think I'm going to KO Archaludon this time. I mean, in this hit, because Eruption is weaker now. It's not full health, and we're -1. Yeah. They're going for 2 Lunar Blessings so far. This is the 3rd one. They can still win, though. We have 1 turn. One more turn of Saw and 2 turns of Trick Room. I don't want to switch into Lunala Dawn Wings though. I might need to. Let's see. The more we attack, the more chances theoretically we have of getting a crit, so... No crit yet. This is the 4th time. Yeah, 4th Lunar Blessing. I'm installing the light screen as well, so it's not the end of the world. Sunlight ended, and the light screen wore off. One more turn of Trick Room. So I have 2 options. Like I can let Torkoal go down. I wish I could clear smoke myself. And just bring Dawn Wings and attack it. I'm actually going to switch into Dawn Wings. No, not yet. Let's just go for like Eruption Helping Hand. It's just not doing any damage and it's not getting a crit. They might go for Body Press now. That's why I wanted to maybe switch out into Dawn Wings, because they might go for Body Press now. I'm assuming they have Body Press, right? But they just keep snarling me. So, I'm okay with this. Oh, Wish I had Yawn here. Can my body press me now? I can switch into Necrozma and go for a Trick Room. Things like they might go for a body burst now into the Indeedee. And Indeedee is definitely not taking it from that range. Just keep going for Snarls, and this time the Cresselia might be going for Trick Room, predicting my Trick Room. Yeah. So I wonder if I can KO this thing with Helping Hand, Moongeist Beam. I think the answer is nope. Because I'm -1, but... And I'm going to be -2. Because our challenge should be faster. I'm going to try to go for another Trick Room, even though it's unlikely. I might get it. Like, once again, ARCHALUDON ruining my day. And I said once again because it also happened in my Spanish channel. It was really tough. They're finally terrestrializing the Cresselia, I suppose. Yeah. Into a fairy type. Let's see. They just kept spamming Snar for like 10 turns in a row. Okay, we do get the Trick Room now. That is the 6th Lunar Blessing, I think. I don't think there's any way we can break through ARCHALUDON. We can Weather Bowl. They might just go for a Trick Room here. You know what? I'm gonna go for the Trick Room. I'm gonna try. Predicting them to reverse their own Trick Room. No, they just went for Lunar Blessing. Yeah, whatever. We lost. We never got a single crit. They finally missed Snarl, but missing the Torkoal on the Indeedee, which is not the one I wanted to. I think they might have one Lunar Blessing left. Oh my goodness. If I didn't reverse the Trick Room there and just went for a Helping Hand Weather Bowl, I think I would have won. Because now I could go for Helping Hand and the Moongeist Beam. Oh man, I'm gonna do a Meteor Beam. I have to Meteor Beam now and just hope that I can go for a Trick Room. I'm gonna Meteor Beam the ARCHALUDON and try to Trick Room. This is crazy, man. Just keep going for Snarls. And Cresselia is going for a Trick Room. Come on, man. The previous turn, I'm pretty sure the previous turn, if I just Helping Hand Weather Bowl, I win the game. Yeah, predicting the Trick Room. I predicted the Trick Room the previous turn that he didn't Trick Room. Like, bro, how many Snarls have you clicked? Like, honestly, can you guys count it? Like, It went for at least 10, I think. I cannot even redirect snarls. Like it's just over. I don't have enough damage output here. That's incredible. Can you miss one snarl? Like actually a useful snarl? Moonblast. Yeah, GG. GG to our opponent. It was a interesting beginning of the match with the final gambit into Kyogre, but once again, this monster called ARCHALUDON is just unbreakable, especially if it has infinite recovery next to it. So GG to them. I just couldn't break it. Like, it's literally the wall. It's supposed to be a bridge, but to me, that's a wall. Like, you cannot break through it if you don't have dedicated answers. And if they have Snarl, you know, Snarl is just a move that you don't typically see in ARCHALUDON, but I think it's really good. I actually think it's really good. But yeah, good game to our opponent. Let's see if we can recover from this in our next battle of the day. And we found our second opponent of the day, someone from 1308. And it's using a Calyrex-Shadow team with Indeedee, Torkoal, Urshifu, Fluttermane, and Whimsicott. That's a weird looking team. Has Indeedee, Torkoal with Whimsicott. So I think the Torkoal is used for like a Trick Room answer or something along those lines, but at the same time, it might be tricky for me. Specifically because I also have a Trick Room mode. I want to be dealing with Torkoal, Speed Ties or something. Okay, there's also a Fluttermane. Should I just... Here's an Urshifu. I imagine it's not Water Urshifu because of the Torkoal. Like, it could be, but I think it's Dark Urshifu. So I have to go with... maybe Ogerpon. If I go with Indeedee, the Elite Urshifu is going to be bad. We're going Torkoal as well. I'm just going Indeedee. They might have Imprison Trick Room, I guess. Also, it's a possibility on Indeedee. However, if you have a Torkoal in your own team, I don't think you should have Imprison. You just go with Trick Room when you need it. Let's see. It's gonna be a tough one for sure. The Torkoal makes it very tricky. And there is a Fluttermane and Urshifu and a Calyrex-Shadow. So let's see what they lead with. Oh man. Do you have Shadow Ball? A lot of Fluttermanes don't have Shadow Ball. Psychic Seed. I think I have to Terra. In case they Shadow Ball me. But they might read this and just go for something else. You can also follow me, but I'm a little bit worried about the Imprison Trick Room. I don't know why. I'm going to Expanding Force and I'm going to click Taunt. Okay, there's no Terra on their end. At least not on the Fluttermane. So let's see. Okay, follow me. The Fluttermane is slower. Is it going for Trick Room on the Fluttermane? No. It's just slower than Ogerpon. Wow. That is interesting. I can Expanding Force again and just Wood Hammer or something. Ivy Gutshot seems okay. Here's the thing, I want a Trick Room, but at the same time, I don't know if there's a Torkoal in the back. I'm gonna Meteor Beam the DD, and I'm just gonna Ivy Gutshot the Flutter. Given that I'm faster. I was not expecting to be faster. You should not be slower than an Ogerpon. Like, come on, man. What's wrong with you? Flutter main. Meteor Beam comes off. It should do a decent amount, maybe around 40%. This is a Psychic Seed in DD. Assuming we connect. Now, what I'm worried is this Calyrex-Shadow Rider might have Expanding Force. Because it's on an Indeedee team. Went for Psychic. What are you bringing? Calyrex-Shadow Rider. Can I take a Expanding Force, assuming like Specs? Are you gonna Terra though? I'm gonna Expanding Force just because I think you're gonna Terra, and I'm gonna bring my Indeedee. Like, your Indeedee is taunted. Unless you're Focus Sash, you should Terra here, I think. Because your Indeedee is taunted, cannot protect you from Moongeist Beam. So, I could theoretically just go for the Moongeist Beam, but I've seen a lot of Terra normal Shadow Riders lately, so I want to just expand it for. I think that's just overall safer. Let's see if they Terra though. I would be surprised if they don't. But that is a possibility. They didn't Terra. And they do have Expanding Force. And they were Life Orb, so I would have KO'd. I literally would have KO'd with Shadow Ball. That's crazy, man. What was the last one? Was it Torkoal? It is Torkoal, yeah, I knew it. And I think I lost. I lost. I literally had the game. I mean, there is a chance I win. No. There's gonna Eruption here. I had the game. I just had to Shadow Ball you. I mean, not Shadow Ball, sorry. I just had to Expanding Force you. Why did they go for Protect? Why did they go for Protect? Predicted my Protect? I guess. I mean, thank you for giving me Torkoal. I don't know what happened. I'm honestly lost. You just had to attack. I mean, now I win. Because I just attack you and... I'm gonna sack Ogerpon. And go for Trick Room now. I don't understand the Protect, honestly. I think you're just always Expanding Force there. You KO the Necrozma, and then you attack with Torkoal. And you win. Because... I don't understand what's going on, guys. Like, he's going for a double Protect. Like, yeah, okay, whatever. What's happening? What is happening, guys? the battle was canceled. I mean, yeah, I don't know. I think there are a couple of weird things that happened in this match. First, the Flutterman being slower than the Ogerpon. My Ogerpon is not even max speed, guys. Remember that. I hit 170. Second, he didn't respect the Necrozma and didn't terastallize the Calyrex. What I like, his Indeedee was taunted. I can easily just Moongeist Beam you, and he didn't care. I guess I should have used Moongeist Beam, but like as I said, I've been facing a lot of normal Terra Calyrex, so I thought that was a proper scenario where like the opponent could want to terastallize, even if you're not normal Terra, like whatever Terra, like just not be weak to a Ghost type like that is in front of you. He didn't, and then this Protect on Calyrex and giving me Torkoal, like I don't really understand what happened, but yeah, GG to our opponent. Let's get into our next game of the day. And we found our next opponent of the day. Let's see what we have to face now. We're facing a Miraidon team. Fluttermane, Urshifu, Farigiraf, Miraidon, Incineroar, and Iron Hands. Okay. So, Miraidon obviously has the electric terrain. There's a Fluttermane and Urshifu. I think it should be Dark Urshifu, right? A part of me really wants to go in DDE with Dawn Wings, but I think I'm gonna go in DD Dawn Wings, honestly. The Farigiraf could have Imprison. That's why I usually like to lead with Ogerpon, in case, just in case. I guess I can also lead an Ileap. But if the Urshifu is... I mean, there's a Fluttermane, so if they leave Fluttermane, I cannot find a Gambit they could have Taunt. So, I think all things considered, I should go in DD. And then, like, Sylveon and Torkoal. Yeah, I'm bringing Sylveon and Torkoal together this time because there is a Urshifu and a Miraidon. So, Sylveon could be interesting. And Torkoal is just Torkoal. Their option is really nice. But let's see. Let's see how they lead. It is Dark Urshifu. So just go for Follow Me Trick Room here, right? The Fluttermane is Booster. I imagine the Urshifu Sash. So we just sack Indeedee. Click Trick Room and Follow Me, I think. We're going to lose Indeedee, which means we're going to lose terrain for the rest of the match, given that Miraidon is going to come at some point and just override it. And then I'm not going to have a way to reset it, but it's still my best play given the lead. And I was anticipating a lead like this. That's why I didn't want to lead with Annihilate. Blow, Indeedee goes down. And we get the Trick Room. We bring Torkoal. And I could just like... Should I bring Sylveon or Torkoal? I think Torkoal. I'm gonna switch this into Sylveon. Just tear out the Torkoal and go for an option. I think that's my best play. I need to play very fast here. Fast pace, because every time you're playing Hard Trick Room, guys, you are in a battle against the timer. So you only have 4 turns to do your thing. usually you sacrifice one of your Pokemon for that. In this case, I sacrificed Didi. So that's a hard commitment. So if you are unable to sweep in those 4 turns, then it's going to be difficult, right, to win the game. They might protect Urshifu here. Yeah. Maybe they also protect Flutter Mane. Yeah, just double protect. So the switch was important, so we can position Sylveon next to Torkoal here. And we can get a double KO here. Now, they might want to consider switching out Flutter Mane into Miraidon to get the Electric Terrain, and then they can Sucker Punch the Torkoal, but I think that would just make them to lose Miraidon, so I'm not sure if they're going to be actually willing to make that play. They're actually doing that play, so that is interesting. Yeah, so okay, yeah, fine. You're gonna Sucker Punch the Torkoal, fine. But your Miraidon might go down here. It might go down. I'm not sure, but I'm just saying. You swap your Dragon type into a Choice Spec Sylveon. So, yep, I knew it. I'll take it. I'm not complaining. I'm just saying, like, that is not a play I would recommend doing. All you gained was like, what, 30% on the Torkoal with Sucker Punch? And we have 3 turns. And Iron Hands comes. Who is slower, though? Iron Hands or Sylveon? I'm just gonna click the option, Hyper Voice. Here's a Terra. That's expected. On the hands, obviously. Probably Terra Water, if I have to guess. Oh, Terra Fire. That's literally the worst Terra I could have asked for in this situation. I mean, it's the best Terra for them. The worst for me. Yeah, Protect. Well, if he is KOing Sylveon, we might win, actually. Because I have Dawnwings in the back. Sylveon is lower, yep. It's not a mean speed hands. So he might go for a Heavy Slam into Sylveon. Oh, Drain Punch into Torkoal, okay. I still think I win. This is the last turn of Trick Room. The only way we lose is if our opponent goes for a double protect. If he gets the double, we lose. He didn't even try. Okay, we should win. Weather Ball into Flutter Mane should put it in range. 100% of Hyper Voice. Yeah. So now, what are you clicking? Are you clicking Heavy Slam into Sylveon? Yeah. With the terrain boost, giving Iron Hands a attack increase, that was guaranteed. However, I have Lunala here. Why do I keep saying Lunala? I'm sorry, Dawnwings. I have Necrozma Dawnwings here, and Trick Room is over, and I have Meteor Beam. How many electric turns? I think I'm just gonna Meteor Beam and go for a Weather Ball. So, do we connect our Meteor Beam? Is the question here. I hope so. Let's see. Meteor Beam is charging. Please, Necrozma. Thank you. And yeah. That is the power of the Necrozma, the power of the Trick Room. Like, we managed to sweep in 4 turns, technically 5. But I'm very surprised the opponent just gave us the Miraidon. But honestly, bringing Sylveon and Torkoal together to this match was the right call. And I'm glad it worked. So yeah, let's get into our next battle of the day, guys. And we found our next opponent of the day, someone from 191. He's using a Samacenta team with Primarina and Sinistcha, Grimmsnarl, Raging Bull, and Volcarona. Samacenta, Grimmsnarl. I imagine by looking at his team, he might bring the Grimmsnarl just set up screens, because that is annoying for a Trick Room team. I could try to lead an Islip, just go for a Final Gambit immediately to trade something. I kind of want to bring Sylveon just because there's a Raging Bolt. I think Ogre Point is interesting. I don't know if I want to keep Ogre Point in the back or just leave with it. I'm going to leave with it. I'm going to have Dawn Wings. And I'm going to have Sylveon this time. It might have been better to bring Torkoal and Sylveon as last game, but I don't think I can afford to do that. Like Torkoal, like you don't do anything to Primarina, and Volcarona might just survive your attacks. Let's see. Raging Bull, Grimmsnarl. So I'm glad I actually brought Sylveon. I'm gonna Final Gambit here. Are you a Solvest? What if he just goes for like Sucker Punch or something? You know what? I'm gonna follow me here. Just in case he tries to go for like Thunderclap, Sucker Punch, or something. Reflect, okay. No Thunderclap. I could have just gone for the Ivy Cudgel. I think I maybe overthought it. Draco Meteor. Wow. That's a surprise. He went for Reflect. Light Screen. Do they have Snarl? They do have Snarl. Oh no. Oh, I'm regretting so much not KOing the Raging Bolt and just overthinking the Thunderclap. Yeah. This is not going as planned at all. Okay, so I go for Trick Room here. And I attack into the Raging Bolt. I finally get the KO on Raging Bolt, but at what cost, man? This Raging Bolt should have been KO'd turn 1. Like, literally turn 1. It is just a disaster. It is a disaster. Let's see. I imagine Samacenta here. Primarina. I think I have to try to go for a Meteor Beam. And do I Terra here and click Hyper Voice? Yeah, I'm gonna Terra. So that way I resist the water move from Primarina. Let's see, they have Light Screen. What is your last move, Grimmsnarl? Are you gonna go for a Thunder Wave on me? No, no Thunder Wave. Thank you, I guess. Moonblast into Sylveon. Meteor Beam. There is Samacenta in the back, right? It is Volcarona. It is Volcarona, guys. The opponent literally said, I don't want to bring Samacenta against your team for some reason. Okay. Wow. He went for Protect. Double Protect. Yeah. Because I went for Meteor Beam. Okay, this is definitely tricky. But the fact that I have Sylveon is helping. I was not anticipating a Volcarona as the restricted of the team. Let's be honest. So I can Moongeist Beam here. How many Trick Room turns do I have? 2. Moongeist Beam and Hyper Voice into the Prim. Oh, it is Citrus Berry. I was gonna say it should be enough unless it is Citrus Berry, and it is Citrus Berry. And it has life too. Oh no. Oh my goodness. What kind of team is this? Has Screen, Snarl, Life do? Like, what are you gonna do? Quiver Dance? Yeah, we're gonna Quiver Dance. Oh man. I'm gonna Meteor Beam that thing. Let's go for Hyper Voice. The Volcarona is literally the restricted of this team. Is literally the restricted of this team. Quiver Dance again. Yeah. Yeah, I don't think there's any way we can win this. This leftover Quiver Dance against 2 special attackers behind screens. Like, bro. That's why I brought the Ogerpon. Like, Ogerpon was amazing into this too. I just lost it too early due to that freaking Raging Bolt. Like, I could have KO'd it turn 1. I regret it so much. Why did I overthought it? Oh my goodness. That's what you get. That's what you get when making a bad play. And it was a bad play, let's be honest. Terranormal Volcarona. Okay. Okay. Giga Drain. Meteor Beam. It would be nice if I get a crit. Just saying that does absolutely nothing. Absolutely nothing. Like, nothing. And I'm +2, by the way. And it's Terranormal. Like, I cannot even Moongeist Beam it. One more turn. What can I do, man? Heat Wave. We KO'd the Pram, but yeah, Volcarona was restricted in this battle. That's unfortunate. But honestly, that's on me. Like, if I just KO the Raging Bull turn 1, my Ogre Pawn is full health. And there's no Snarls, there's no anything. They're forced to bring Primarina or Volcarona, and I have an Ogre Pawn, which hits both for super effective damage. That's on me. That's on me. GG. GG. What a way to end our video. It is unfortunate. I'm a little bit sad that I just didn't follow my god. I felt I had to IV Coachella. And then I remember some battles, practice battles that I had where like people tried to stop or make the final gambit weaker by going for like priority moves into Annihilate. So then Annihilate does less damage with final gambit. That happened to me during practice, so I don't know. I just maybe overthought it and didn't follow my god. But I should have just gone for it. It was the perfect play, honestly, assuming, you know, the opponent just went for the Draco. I had an Ogre Pawn, which was really good into the Volcarona Primarina component, and I lost it for nothing. So that's on me. Lesson learned. I hope you guys enjoyed this team, by the way. You know, the goal of this series is to showcase all the different restrictors we are allowed to use in Regulation G. Because Regulation G is not going to last forever. We have a little bit more time. I'm trying my best to bring you guys as many, you know, teams as possible. So I hope you're enjoying this series, and I hope you enjoyed the video, and leave a like if you did so. And of course, subscribe to the channel. It helps me a ton. So let's see each other on the next video with a different restricted. Bye.